Hello, welcome to The Healing Artist. I'm your host, Frida. Hi, friends. So today for our Hump-Day healing, I thought it would be super fun to do a collective card reading. So I've never done a card reading, oracle cards, or anything else here on the podcast. So why don't we try it? I'm going to be reading from Diana Cooper's Archangel Oracle cards. I really like these. And I also really like the Diana Cooper Angels of Light cards. So we'll pull one or two of those. And then I also really love this Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. These are some of my favorite decks. So let's do a reading here. So this will be for Wednesday, the 17th of September. However, whenever you come to it, it is correct for you. And because what is meant for you will find you at exactly the right time that it is meant to. All right, pulling cards for the collective here. Do we want 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. All right, 3 cards. Let's see what we got here. Just tuning into the energy of the listeners of The Healing Artist across all time whenever they come to it. All right. Definitely here we have a message about getting deeply grounded, rooted in the seat of yourself, and allowing yourself to be replenished. So the first card that came out is Deep Replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. Now, I know for me, that's what I intend to do today. I'm actually going to head off to the Unitarian Universalist Church, go to church this morning, kind of feeling that. And I've never been to this before, but I'm feeling really called to it and really looking forward to it. I think there's something in occasionally, because I give so much, because I'm teaching, because I'm giving, because I work as a healer, it's really nice to receive. So I would like to go to church and receive the sermon, receive the light in the place, receive the energy of the other people that are sitting in worship. That sounds good to me. I want that. My soul is calling for it today. So, deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, be held. The most selfless thing that you can do is to fill up your own inner well. When we're running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you are running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nourishing that we are not allowing ourselves. What nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is the nectar of your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life? It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favorite cafe, attending a women's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, or yin yoga. That's quite the list. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around, for there is more than enough to go around. Do something that deeply replenishes you today. Well, I know I personally am going to go to church, and then I'm going to go swimming. 2 things that deeply nourish me. I also had a delicious breakfast pizza. And that's something that, like, you know what? We're just going to go for it today. Next, we have the Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. The Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross-section of ancient lineages, it is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all of life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. You're being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You are being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and to contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. This could be through your own creations or the little things like how you dress or picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you are harmonizing the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt. Surround yourself with beauty and create beauty wherever you go. And finally, from this deck, we have the Get Grounded card. This is one of my absolutely favorite cards. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. You are being called to get grounded, to ensure that your luminous field is clear and your inner well is full. If you're not grounded, it is all too easy to get swept up in other people's energy and mistake it for your own. Your boundaries will become blurred as you are absorbing the energies around you and struggling to define what is their stuff and what is yours. If you pulled this card, you are very likely an empath or a highly sensitive person, and you need time alone to fill up your well, balance your energy, and get grounded. There are two types of people: those who draw their energy from others and those who draw their energy from within. Reflect on which one you are and carve out time each day to ensure your well is being replenished. Being sensitive is a superpower, but like all powers, it needs to be nourished in order to be fulfilled. It is easy to get swept up in the high-frequency energies that are swirling around the planet. The quickest and most effective way of clearing all of this from your field is to ground yourself and connect with Mother Earth. There are many ways to get grounded. One of the most powerful ways is to practice earthing by connecting to the power of Mother Earth. Spend time in nature and put your hands on a tree. Your palms are extensions of your heart chakra. Walk barefoot on the earth. Do something to get grounded and connect to the earth. Well, that is beautiful and brilliant advice. Yes, please, and thank you. Fully accepted, will do. Woo, Lordy Lou. Let me just check. These are for the collective, correct? These aren't just for me. So I feel like this is a message I could have. This is for the collective? Yes. All right. I know there's a lot of energy up in the collective right now. There is some bizarre things happening in our world. Outside of our personal temples, our personal bodies, many things are going awry. Many things to pull us apart as a people. But I ask you to get grounded and sourced from within. And these things are bizarre illusions meant to divide. And I'm wondering, can you become deeply rooted, grounded in the seat of yourselves and sourced from within so that these things don't take you on a wild ride energetically so that you can stay grounded? Next, I'm going to pull a card from the Archangel Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. Let's get an angel. Let's get an angel for today, friends. What angel wants to work with you when you're seeing this? What angel wants to come through? I love angel energy so much. Super high vibe, buzzy, like buzzy in the body. Archangel Christille. Connect with unicorns. Receive the white ascension flame. Ooh la la. I'm not even familiar with this angel. Archangel Christille. Check that card out. Get that unicorn on there. Ooh la 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 la. Okay. Archangel Christille, what do you got going on? Let's learn. Archangel Christille has recently entered this universe to help us. He is pure white and comes through the diamond white cross-shaped stargate of Lyra. Lyra? Lyra. 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 Behind which unicorns wait for us. Occasionally these things feel a step too far for me. Unicorns are one of those ones. Unicorns and dragons, I'm not exactly sure why, but I go, it's like a little bit of a record scratch for me. I am all in on fairies. Fairies, 100. Give me the fairy energy. I use it, know it well. I'm all about fairies, all about those elementals. And then for some reason, I don't know, I record scratch on unicorns and dragons. Why? Unsure. I'm just not quite in that frequency, but people work with it all of the time. People I genuinely admire. I believe it. I haven't personally experienced it, and it's one of those ones that just goes, all right, let me get back to this. Then he steps down through the Pleiades to enter Earth through his energetic retreat at Jerusalem. He also accesses humanity through the moon. Archangel Christille is in charge of the development of the casual chakra of humanity. Your casual chakra lies above your head and is your personal moon. It holds the divine feminine energy of Christ light. It is also a peace chamber. When it is open and activated, you can access the angelic realms. When Archangel Christille sees that you are ready to connect with unicorns, he sends a finger of light via the moon to you, through which these beautiful white illuminated beings can reach you. I don't think I've been touched with the unicorn light yet. I think that's what's going on. Here's the guidance on the card. Choosing this card suggests that you are fully connected to Archangel Christille and your casual chakra is open and activated. It is now a gateway to the angelic realms, so you can communicate with the masters, unicorns, and angelic beings. Unicorns, known as the purest of the pure, will be able to access Earth through you and help you seek soul satisfaction and accelerate your ascension pathway. You can also ask Archangel Christille to take you to meet the Masters of the Great White Brotherhood in their etheric retreat, accessed through the Great Temple in Tibet. Here you can receive the pure white ascension flame that enables you to remain aligned to Christ consciousness. Friends, I have to be completely honest with you. Hold on, I'm having a little bit of an allergy attack here. Oh, that's my alarm to go to church. I'm actually going to. What if I sign off and come back afterwards? But before I go, listen, hold on. Sometimes this stuff is further out there and it doesn't exactly resonate with me. But I'm doing a collective card reading for the collective. So collective, y'all are ready for unicorns. So that can be there for you. All right, friends, to be continued.
All right. We are back from church. I also afterwards went swimming. I stopped by the gym and took a swim, which felt amazing. So I just got my first church service at the Unitarian Universalist Church. It was great. I loved it. I definitely had some moments where I was tearing up and did a little crying, which is always good. It was neat to be in a place of worship that honestly I know... Like when I was reading through what Unitarian Universalists believe in, I 100% believe in everything that they believe in. Like I am right there with it. So I thought it would be a pretty good fit. It's definitely spiritual, and being in community in a worship setting but it felt really super duper non-denominational. It did not feel like it was leaning towards anything. If anything, it was extremely political. It was a lot more social justice leaning than I had expected it would be, but I love that, so I'm super here for it. I loved it. I will go back. I thought it was great. They also were talking about having, they're starting up a new round of these things they call chalice circles, which are like small groups of people within the congregation that meet for like 8 to 16 weeks, once a week or a couple times a month, depending on what it is, which group it is, and talk about all sorts of stuff. So it's not Bible study because they don't do the Bible like that, but it is just getting together and discussing the world or a word or something, and bringing your vulnerability and whole heart to that situation and really kind of getting to know 12 other people. And they invite non-members to be part of that. So I'm feeling really called to it. So I talked to some people after the service was over, so we'll see. Maybe I'll sign up for one of these chalice circles. So anyway, back from that. So fun. Loved it. Let's try these Angels of Light cards by Diana Cooper. I really like these. I'm feeling called to 3 of them. So let's see. We are pulling these cards for the collective. Whoever sees these. Let's see. What do we have? Okay, here we go. Pulling cards for the collective. All right, what do we got? The bottom of the deck energy is laughter. That's a card I always absolutely adore. Can always use more laughter in our lives. All right, one moment. These allergies today, they are persistent. I've got a runny nose, friends. All right. So I found my readers to dig into these cards because there's lots of words. All right, our first collective card here is gratitude. Gratitude. Your guidance is to count your blessings. When you say thank you to the universe for its gifts, it responds generously to you. Angel wisdom reminds you to say thank you for all that you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. Whenever you say thank you from your heart, more is bestowed on you, for gratitude is a key to opening the door to universal abundance. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive love and plenty into your life. Your angels will smile upon you. I am grateful for everything in my life. Woo, boy. Attitude of gratitude. I know that's something that all of us started doing, at least me and my sister started doing back when The Secret first came out. So the early 2000s, we were working on cultivating an attitude of gratitude. And it's definitely something that stuck with us for sure. And it is a daily practice. I do say thank you on a regular basis. And I think that it is incredibly helpful. When you integrate something in your life so much that it just is, it's almost like one of those just things that's happening and you forget to think it's remarkable or forget to remember. So just absolutely living into the attitude of gratitude, I can say that it is a beautiful thing, and the universe is consistently delivering more things to be grateful for when you're grateful for the things you have. All right, our next card, patience. Trust the higher forces of life to know what is best for you, and remember that when you are asked to wait, you are being prepared for something even better than you expected. So change your attitude to one of acceptance. Relax and take stock. Ask your angel to enfold you during this waiting period so that you can listen to the promptings of the divine. Do not rush off on some wild goose chase of your lower will. When the time is right and you are ready to be refreshed, the next door will open. Patience is always rewarded. All things happen in perfect time. Well, I can definitely get behind patience as well, although it's not always easy, huh? Patience is one of those things that sometimes when we're waiting for things to happen and we're just sitting in the goo, we're sitting in the learning space, it can be hard. It can be annoying, and it can be restless creating and everything else. You just want to create a situation in order to quickly move forward. But yeah, just a reminder to have patience is a beautiful thing. All right, our next card is aspiration. It is time to set your sights higher. Yes, please, and thank you. If you are settling for mediocre, aim for the superb. Stretch yourself to fulfill all of your potential and hold mighty visions. Find the wisdom within you which enables you to aspire to great and glorious. Then expand your comfort zones so that you can explore your dreams. The angels guide you to never settle for less than your incredible human spirit can achieve or deserves. Ask for help from the angels, and they will guide and inspire you to raise your consciousness and live at a higher level. Let your spirit soar and aim for the divine. I aspire to the great and glorious. What a beautiful card. I love aspiration. Sometimes that is not easy. It's not easy to walk towards the things that we might want. But unless we try, or the less we take risks and try new things, how on earth are we going to get better at anything or even test the waters to know what we do like? We have to try things in order to see if they resonate with us and we want to move towards them. You don't know unless you try, my dear. Okay, friends, that was just a fun little card reading. Check-in, meandering, on Sunday, September 14th. This is for midweek next week. I hope some of these readings resonated with you. As tarot readers say, take what resonates and leave the rest, because it is for a collective of people. So maybe something in there sprung forward and you really heard it. And if not, that's okay too. Friends, I want to tell you that I run a morning meditation program called Return to Self-Love. If you're curious about meeting Monday through Friday in the morning, 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m., California time, reach out to me. You can sign up for a free week at fridahealing.com. On my website, you can also learn about my private sessions. I do 30 and 60-minute sessions. You can also learn about my mentorship program, and you can book a call and find out if we'd be a good fit to work together. My 30-minute healings are really great if you have like a single issue that you're working with, or I am not a trained emotion code specialist, but I read the emotion code. I pulled 250 plus emotions out of my own body. It's something I'm really good at and really fast at. I just kind of figured I didn't need to pay them the money to become an emotion code trained specialist, because it's very easy for me and I use that technique quite well. I'm not saying I won't in the future. Maybe at some point that will become the financial choice I make, but at this point I'm like, I can just do this. Anyway, I can't put I'm an emotion code practitioner on my website because I'm not. But using techniques inspired by the emotion code, the book, also, which you can go ahead and read for yourself, it's a really great tool to just pull trapped emotions out of the body and to remove energy blocks within your system. And it's a really great tool to just sort of, if you're having physical pain, it's a really great tool to like get into the physical pain and remove the energetic components of it. Anyway, it's something I'm very fast at, and it's just a quick way to move energy. So you can see on my website, a 30-minute session would be great for that. And reach out. I'd love to get more clients on my roster doing this fun work because I'm loving what I'm doing. And tell your friends. Share the podcast. Give it a 5-star review. If you're so inspired to do so, leave a comment, like, follow, subscribe, all of the things. All right, my dears. I wanted to tell you that I love you. God, Universe, Source loves you. And I hope you have a wonderful day.